Hey, are we live? Are we here? Are we here? Internet tutor, are we okay? Are we alright? Let's just have a look here. Let's have a look at me and see if I'm alright. I'll tell you what. Should we hold it there? Am I alright? Well, I'm here. I'm alive still. Let's have a look. You see me? Did you see me then? I don't know, because I'm not looking at this, so I can't see. People have sent me tons and tons of really nice emails and really nice messages, and I wanted to say thank you to everybody. And I wanted to say thank you to everybody that supported me through all sorts of different times, and especially with the Internet Tutor project, whatever. And what we're saying about that is, as you know, do you know what I mean? I've had a lot of trouble with some people. It's been severe trouble, and the police have been involved and everything. And I'm talking about the trouble that we had with the likes of Andy Weller in Reading, and obviously Stephen McChrystal in St Neots, and people like that. And they're two main thugs that come to mind immediately. And you know, the police were heavily involved in everything. But I'd just like to say thank you to all the people that have stuck by me through all of that and helped me through it all. We're at a position now where people have basically begged for Internet Tutor to come back. Now, Internet Tutor will probably be slightly different than what it was before, and I think we should continue it because I've had some important messages basically sent to me. They basically tell me to continue with it and spread good words and everything for the cause. And what we mean by the cause is the revolution and the new world that we're entering and that we're moving into very quickly at the moment. So we'll just quickly get straight onto the subject of this one, which is Bitcoin. I've been talking about Bitcoin for a long time. If you don't know what Bitcoin is, you can find a ton of videos about what it is. I mean, we can put up some videos, but basically it's an electronic currency which in theory can't be counterfeited or copied, and it's also not regulated or controlled by, you know, government or any kind of central organisation. And that's the important thing about it. Now, what's happened over the last few months? Today is bank holiday. It's Easter Monday, bank holiday Monday on the Easter weekend, the bank holiday weekend. And we've had some interest. Right, I've been talking about Bitcoin now. And like I say, the Internet Tutor channel, by the way, here is different to the Tony Mazda's channel. Well, they're the same sort of thing. They're both me. The Tony Mazda's one sort of centres on comedy. Comedy? Am I funny? I don't know. Anyway, that's the way that one goes. The Internet Tutor one is to help people, and it always was. Now, basically, it was mostly to help people make money and so on. Well, now it's just about everything. It's about that still, but it's just about how things are changing, the world's changing, everything else. Now, if you look at this Bitcoin thing, Bitcoin is all over the mainstream media at the moment. It's crossed over to Channel 4, and it's crossed over to Channel 4 and The Guardian, and everyone's talking about it at the moment. So we thought we'd put this up to basically relaunch Internet Tutor, which, because we've been away on the Internet Tutor channel for a long time. Those of you who know me do run the Tony Mazda's channel as well, but like we said, that's a bit of fun and games on that one. There's still fun and games here. Let's have a quick look. Let's stop rabbiting on and just have a quick look at where the Bitcoin price is today. And by the way, this is a live ticker, and you can run this on a machine, and we like this, and the address is here. It is prev.com/BTC. We've got it on the pound one at the moment, and if you look at, so right now today, and this is at this has been jumping up like so widely, it's unbelievable. It's 8:20 on bank holiday Monday on the Easter weekend, and at the moment one Bitcoin is £67.26 if we go to the dollars. So we're sitting at $102.30 in US dollars. Well, Bitcoin was sitting at, this has jumped up by about $10 since yesterday. It was 91.92 yesterday when I looked at this, or something like that. We're going to monitor this and keep putting these up. And also, well, you can look at this if you like you say, if you just go to, if you bookmark this, you can watch this, and this is pretty phenomenal. We're going to tell you over the next few videos as well what you can do with Bitcoin. Basically, Bitcoin is money. What you can do with it, how you can exchange it, how you can load MasterCard and Visa cards with it. Basically, and the thing is about Bitcoin is it's anonymous, and you know, you can make it anonymous, and you can load anonymous cards or anything you want. Now, This is important because it gets you away from the control of the banking system and that kind of like government control and prison basically that you're being put into. So we thought we'd start with this and basically just say how fast this Bitcoin's been rising. Let's just see if we can find a chart or something. Actually, if we have a look at, can we find a chart? Let's just have a quick look. So let's put it into like Bitcoin. Oops, we should really have these. Of course, it'd be interesting to see how this pans out because, like we say, this could still crash. But I have, and this is my prediction, I have a feeling that this has got way more to go. I don't think it's ever going to go away. Or it's going to be something like Bitcoin. If that makes sense. Which what we just want to look at is like a value chart. But the reason I'm talking about this is obviously as a speculative investment, you could buy Bitcoin. Now what's happened obviously in Cyprus and what they've done in Cyprus is they've basically taken everybody's money without even asking. What with the European bailout. But I can't find a chart. It should have been more. You can look for this obviously. But basically what I'm saying is Bitcoin is smashing. It's the fastest growing currency at the moment in the world. And the growth is huge. We'll give you some, like we say, we'll give you some there we go. If you look at this chart here, this is the price of 1 Bitcoin in US dollars. And if you look at the chart, you know, we're seeing smash. Yeah. This has happened before. This has happened before with Bitcoin, and it went to about 30 or maybe what was it, $40, something around that. I haven't got the figure at the moment. Should have done me more research, but then it did crash. But my prediction with Bitcoin is what's happened in Cyprus and everything else. If I was going to put a big chunk of money anywhere, it would be in Bitcoin, amongst other things as well. And you can look at silver and gold and other things. You've got to look at, you know, basically spreading like funds around, because there's nothing. I always said the bank was one of the not the unsafest places, but what we've been happening, and they say, people are saying anyway, that what with Cyprus and what's happened, that's basically set a benchmark about what could happen in other countries. But the thing is, it's already happened anyway, because it's already happened in the UK with the taxpayers anyway, because when HBOS and RBS needed bailing out, the government bailed it out. So they didn't raid everyone's savings accounts, they just bailed it out and then said the taxpayer can pay for it. So it's happening everywhere anyway. It's already happened in the UK, and it's going to keep happening, because the pound, every currency like this in the end will go back to its true value, which is zero, because the pound and the US dollar aren't backed by anything anyway. The US dollar came off the gold standard back in 1971, which is when I was born actually. So my tip is at the moment, and we're going to talk about loads of stuff. I'm going to try and put up videos really regularly now for Internet Tutor, but the biggest thing at the moment is Bitcoin. It's one of the biggest things. It's part of a massive thing anyway, about a new revolution, a new heightened consciousness in the world, and a shift away from governments and regulations, and as part of the new revolution. Okay, myself, Adam B, Internet Tutor. We'll be doing some more videos on Internet Tutor now, because people have begged for them to come back. Watch Bitcoin, it's fascinating, and if I was you, I'd buy some. See you soon.